all, tough loss for this group. UNLV have been played hard, man. They were first aggressive, and then they played hard. They fought, played a 60-minute ball game. We did not, and so my hat was off to Coach Sanchez. I talked to him right after the game, and told him that his team played well. You look right now, and I know most of you want to ask where do we go? You look at this football team, and this team is fighting. Right now, okay, we're trying to catch a break, trying to create some things for ourselves. Right now, trying to do whatever we can, to keep this group from being frustrated, and trying to create some momentum. And I believe some of what you see in ball game speaks to that. Fourth down opportunities early in the ball game, with key out, and we actually wind up going for it, and we missed the throw, and that's momentum changer definitely in this ball game. But I gotta give credit to Keyshawn. I thought he played one heck of a ball game. Wish he would have been healthier, more accessible, because I would have given him the ball as many times as I could. I thought he played hard. I thought he played well. But for us, it was miscues defensively. I thought at times we tackled better, and we just couldn't get the ball stopped initially. They laid on us, and they were heavy up front. They laid on us, and I know you say, okay, well, it's UNLV, but they were good size up front, and they did a good job with their scheme of just getting the ball downhill, and it slid in there, several times. For us, it's been explosive plays given up, and that's really let games sort of get away. I thought second half, the defense played harder, a little better, and we had our fair share of opportunities, but didn't capitalize on any of them. And again, games start to get away. Kalijah goes out in the first half, as most of you saw. He had a heel bruise, and it carried over from last week, and felt like when he couldn't go early, and then he got warmed up and tried to go in the second half, and it finally just wore down on him. But with this group, we just have to make sure, man. And I told these guys in there, hey, the voices are going to get loud. Okay, the communication is going to get loud. The thing we got to do is stick together, and they get it, and they understand where we're at right now in this. We're a 1-6 football team, and that's not where you want to be. Or 1-5 football team, and that's not where you want to be. This football team has got games left to play, man. We just got to continue, man, to keep working, because, man, it's not going to get better just because we want to. It's got to get better, man, because we're willing to. So that's where we got to go. And if you have any questions, I'll take them.
Derek, in the past, you improved the defense pretty quickly early in your tenure when you took on the play calling for the defense. Mm-hmm. Have you done that at all yet, or have you considered doing that?
I haven't considered doing that, as of yet. We got some young guys, and I can tell you that I know defensive football. I can make some minor tweaks and adjustments, but right now, okay, man, we have to make sure, man, that our guys are just straining and continuing to put, those guys in positions where they can make plays. A lot of the plays that you see, man, they're contested plays. There's guys there, and there's opportunities. So schematically, okay, I think we're where we need to be. It just seems like for us, man, we keep getting hit because we're young, we're straining, we're trying to get there. We got to continue to keep stressing the same things, fundamentally. And when those guys grow up, they'll get there. But for some of these guys right now, they're not where they need to be, just physically. So with that being said, you live with some of that and just try to continue to make sure you can mask it when you can.
You said Tuesday that you thought the team had kind of turned their corner in practice. What happened between in and out?
Well, I think execution. I think falling into a lull, getting behind just a little bit, and then having to get to the resilient piece. Right now, relentless is how they work this week. resiliency, and that's something where, each individual person has to dig down and try to sustain that for themselves. Okay, man, and fight to get to the other side. And I think, guys are fighting, man, but we need 11 guys, man, not 9, not 8, not 6. So, miscues and opportunities lost, may continue to plague us, and it's not coach speak, man. I mean, it's just what it is right now. We have to play better collectively in order for us to have a chance at success. I mean, too many missed opportunities in drives, and for us to be good on offense, defense, and we were, again, okay on special teams.
Were you disappointed that Deuce was not effective those early drives when he got a chance?
Yeah, I mean, the reality is we're working off of, what we've been working off of all year. I think, everybody wanted to believe that Deuce is the magic, key to what's going on. I think Deuce, has an operation of what we do, maybe a little better than Riley. And I think at times it functions that way. But, when it comes to pure arm talent and where we sit today, like Riley's a better quarterback. He just doesn't have, a pronounced history, of the offense. So for him, at times, you can see that he's guessing instead of going through the read. And granted, these are the same things that we've talked about, before. What we have to do is make sure that we continue to put those guys in a position and to try to help this team. We know we can run the football. We got to find, the guy who can help us manage the game better and then make plays in critical situations, because right now we just don't have a quarterback that can make a critical play in a critical situation for us.
You mentioned you've got 6 games left, but you got a contract extension back in the spring. Any concern at all for your job long term? Do you feel like you have anything to prove in these next 6 games?
Absolutely. I mean, I've been in this profession for a long time, and for me, I've always coached this thing on a 1-year deal. Like for me personally, I mean, I don't care what contracts say. For me, man, it's about trying to make this program better and getting this program better and getting these, young people better. That's what I'm charged to do. Like the money. I mean, I remember when I was coaching this thing, meant for nothing, and now, I don't coach for nothing. And let me tell you, I'm gonna work as hard as I can with my staff to ensure that these young men, skill wise and from a football standpoint, get better. I truly believe that. And if I'm not doing that, then I don't walk away from the game. Okay, I'm here to make sure, man, that I can get this thing right. And again, it's not about being right; it's about getting it right. So that's what I'm charged with, and that's what I'm going to do.
Great. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Thanks.